Oh, hey, YouTube family and friends. I'm just collecting some leaves. In today's video, I'm gonna show you how to make leaf mold. That's right, it is an amazing free resource and everybody should be doing it. So don't back up your leaves and put them on the curb, because if you do, guess what? I'm gonna come by to get them. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. All right, as you can see, I just got finished bagging up some leaves. I have been waiting for the leaves to fall off the trees. Now I got a lot. And if you want to, when your neighbors are bagging up their leaves, I normally go by and pick them up so that they've done a lot of the work for me. And all I have to do is prepare them, and I'm gonna show you how to do it. Now, you're gonna need something to keep your leaves in, and the bigger the better. So I'm gonna try to fill this up. The first thing I need to do, I need to put drainage hose in the bottom, because once we put all the leaves in, we don't want the water from the rain to stay in the container, because that would be bad. So let me go ahead and drill some of these holes. Now, just in case you want to know how many holes I drill, I don't even count. I just drilled enough just to make sure that I don't have water pooling up. And so I always like to drill so I get carried away. But if you need a drill, this is just a Black & Decker drill, nothing powerful. I'll put a link down in the description if you need one. All right, so the next thing I'm gonna do is lay out my leaves down on the ground, because I have to chop these up. Now, you don't wanna leave these all matted together, because it's gonna take a longer time to break down, even longer than what it's gonna take. And don't worry, I'm gonna show you I'm gonna take the time, and I'm gonna show you what my actual leaf mold looks like. It's something to see, it's great. All right, so just make sure you get your lawnmower and you mow it down to help you out, because you want it to have a surface area so that it will break down a lot quicker. So let me go ahead and cut this up. All right, so let's go ahead and get the chopped up leaves out of the mower. And you want to make sure that you have a bagger. It makes everything a lot easier, so that they're already chopped up. And the chopped up leaves that's on the ground, once I'm finished the entire process, I will rake the little small pieces up and put them in my container. And all I'm gonna do is go ahead and drop it in just like that. And it's very important that once you get finished, after every layer that you put in, make sure you wet it down, because you want to get these nice and moist. So I'm gonna soak it a little bit. Go ahead and cut that off. And so my next batch, I'm gonna go ahead and layer them as well, and then I'll go ahead and I'll water it down also. And one other thing, you want to make sure that you put this in a location where you already know you want it to stay for a while, because after a while, these leaves are gonna be very, very heavy after I get finished, especially some of my bigger containers also. So just be mindful of that, because you will have to drag it where you want it, because it's gonna have to sit for a while. But let me get back to it, and I'll talk to you in a couple seconds. If you think your leaves are not chopped up, or you want them chopped up even smaller than this, because all the parts won't be chopped up, but a lot of them will, you can pour it back out onto the ground, and then you can run the mower back over and then let it go to work and get them even smaller. But this right now works for me, so I'm gonna go ahead and dump this in. All right, after I dump that in, I'm gonna do the same thing, repeat the process. I'm gonna get my water hose and go ahead, get it moist. Now, I know that we know the leaves are already brown, but still they have a lot of beneficial nutrients in here. And so that is gonna help us get what we want when we turn this into the best leaf mold or the best soil amendment. And guess what? Once again, it is totally free. So never get rid of this. Wait till you see my leaf mold, and I'll come back after I get this already filled up so you can see what it looks like. And then we can go over to my other barrel where I'm about to use a little later. All right, so let's get back to it. All right, we almost filled to the brim. I gotta do one more pass, and I think that should do it for us. So let's go. Oh wow, I forgot I had took the bag off, but that's okay. I got even smaller pieces. Look at that, smaller. That's gonna be even better. All right, so let me go ahead and get this little bit. I was like, man, I was looking for my bag and was over there. All right, so let me get these up. All right, this is the last little bit right here. So let me go ahead and put this up. And the breakdown is caused by fungus. It's fungal dominated, so that's why I want to try to make sure it stays wet so that the fungus can go ahead and break it down to that great black gold that we love so much. All right, so we got it filled to the brim, but once it starts to break down, it's not gonna stay at that level. And you will see what I'm talking about in a second. All right, so let me get some more water and then we're gonna be good to go. And the good news is we don't have to do anything else with this. Can you believe that? That's right. Did you hear what I just said? I don't have to do anything else. All right, so we're about to go over and look at the black gold that I did this last year, this very thing. And it takes 8 months to a year. I know you say, hey, that's long, but guess what? I can just set it and drop it. Just like what we just did, I don't have to do anything else. Now, unless it is not raining in your area, like you get no rain at all, you may have to come out and wet it. But if you get rain, don't worry about it. Let's look. Dun, dun, dun. Look at that. All that right here is nothing but the leaves that just broke down over that course of the year. I mean, so soft, so rich. And if you look, I got weed seeds in here. It's growing things because it's so nutritious. Look, I mean, I'm going down and down. That's all that's in here. Look at that. It's all soft. And in the summertime, I have worms. That's the other benefit. So they're gonna have worm castings in here too. I don't think I'm gonna have any worms in the wintertime, but in the summertime, they're loaded and they're leaving their worm castings. So you got the best of both worlds. You got the leaf mold and you got the worm castings that's in here. You have got to do this. This is gonna make all my stuff grow. We're about to use it shortly. I mean, just by looking at that last container over there that I'm gonna use for my garlic that's coming up, I should have already planted it, but oh well, I'm getting it in next week. All right, so this is gonna break down and provide that black gold, and it's free. And so if you have raised beds that you are buying, if you go ahead and bag up all the leaves, you can get your neighbor's leaves. Let's go around driving and put them in the back of the pickup, take the leaves. All you have to do is get your container, bring it on over. It's getting, it feels heavy. Get some containers, and that container over there, a neighbor had left by my house because they were moving. I didn't ask for it, but I sure do appreciate it. So you can get free containers like that. You could buy some and drill the holes because it's gonna save you in the long run, especially if you have lots of raised beds. Just imagine how much food you can grow. I mean, this is totally amazing. And just think, I used to bag these up, put them on the curb. Never again, because this is truly black gold. All right, so I'll see you in the next video, and it should be over here, over there. I'll see you then. Have fun, and don't forget, keep your leaves, or I will come by and get them from you. All right, bye.